Hey everyone, welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. We are here in the laboratory. We just shuffled some, are they called nucleotides?
The base pairings?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Each of the things.
Look, I have purged everything I learned in biology and psychology.
Super bad, because I really should know, because I basically minored in biology.
Yeah.
And, like...
But
whoopsie!
we move on.
Yeah, anyway.
We move on, and we learn new things, and we forget old things.
We did a DNA puzzle, and we sure did solve it.
Yep.
We've been working our way through the laboratory, and I think it feels like we're most of the way through.
Well, we have the escape password.
Oh yeah, we have the green. We have the green.
Yeah,
oh
we
yeah,
have the green. We
perfect.
just need to figure out the blue.
So we need to figure out the blue. I think we need one more capsule for us to do that.
Yep.
So we'll probably have to like check around here a little bit more and see how we can get that last capsule. Okay.
I think that's true.
Yep. Huh. There's something on it.
Can you take a photo?
This is a password. I can. Ta-da.
Thank you.
Yes. This is the safe password.
Perfect. This is just what we need.
Yeah. Now we can get in the safe.
Okay.
Found the safe password. Yes, we have.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So
we have we have another empty capsule.
What if are we all out of saline? Is there no more?
I think we are. Let me see. We just have a bunch of seeds.
We
Nope,
have-
we have saline. So let me combine that.
Can you like combine? Okay. No, what I was gonna ask you to do is put some seeds in the
Oh, good call.
in the thingy.
Very good call.
Put the regular orange.
Actually,
seeds.
now that you've said that, I remember, and yes, that's the move.
Cool.
Yep.
Awesome.
Let me get some seeds. Here we go.
Just. Are you going to use those seeds in the mixer? Yeah. You think I shouldn't? No, I just mean, don't. I just mean, don't you think you should put all of them in? Sorry, I don't know why I read it like that. I could not read that.
I have no
line.
idea. That was wild.
My brain was like, let's look at every single word by itself. You mean all 5 different seeds? All 5 different types of seeds? Yeah. Interesting. Why not? Put them all in there.
Yep. All
Okay.
the seeds.
Okay.
And then we need the saline.
All right. Lift those babies up. Gonna get those nice healthy fats. And all right, done. Slurp it down like a smoothie. Ew.
That's incredibly nasty. Just the nut oil. That's just...
Actually,
Ugh.
that's not that nasty. I mean, if you mix up the ground up nuts with the nut oil, you've got nut butter.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
don't
We're
think-
putting saline solution in there. All right.
Don't think too hard
I'll
about
just
peanut
pour
butter.
the saline solution in here.
Hey! It's just peanut butter. No, it's not. There's a funnel above the beaker. Filtered liquid comes out of it. Okay. Eventually, yellow. Okay, looking good.
All right, and we need this.
All right. Next, I need to pour the ethanol into the beaker. Then, it should crash. Perfect.
Cool.
I guess this should do it.
There we go.
All right, I'm gonna dip the protrusion on this capsule into the stuff in the beaker. Awesome, you got it all.
Fantastic.
Excellent.
There we go.
We got our nut oil.
Oh, we don't have a puzzle. We just have the thing.
That's it. We already solved the puzzle, I guess. The screen's changed. What's going on? You put in the yellow capsule, right? I think it reacted to that. Why? Dunno. But I was just thinking. Thinking what? Well, that thing we just put in had DNA in it. Plant DNA in it, right? Maybe that caused this. Anyway, let's go have a look. Okay.
Here we go.
Huh? It's different now.
Moon, sun, sun. I'm about to put it in, so I'll just remember.
I'm just gonna still take
fine.
a picture. Okay.
The shapes are in different places. Moon,
Cool.
sun, sun.
Can
Okay.
you look through the thing? Not.
Just give me. I mean, I can. Fine.
Okay.
I'll just do it.
That's fine. That's fine. It looks like the one in the AB room. I saw one in the infirmary too. If you punch in the right password, it'll open up. At least it should.
Do you want me to go look at the thing, or do
Can
you
you
want me
look
to...
in the microscope real quick?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just curious to see what microscope. I think I can leave it alone now. Oh, game's
Yeah.
like you did it.
Because
Okay.
we solved the puzzle.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
Moon, sun.
Sun.
Yep.
Ta-da! Perfect.
There we go. Can you bring up the photo for the green password? Because I didn't memorize that one.
Yes, I can.
Yes, it opened.
Yeah, you did it!
Cool. There we go.
Okay, we got the file. And now it's sun, sun, moon,
Cool.
but the opposite. Oh, that's funny.
There we go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. It's just
Yeah.
reversed. Yeah.
Hey, look,
Ha!
it's Excelivir.
Excellent.
Well, that confirms what we assumed in the last route, that the Excelivir came from this safe.
Yes, and I think they had mentioned that, but now
Yeah.
we know for sure. Yes.
Exactly.
Okay. Ha! It opened. Awesome. The suspense was killing me. Got it. Okay, what have we got here? First is
A map. A map?
it says floor B. The one I found in the infirmary said floor A.
So did the one from the lounge.
Then that would make floor A the top floor, right? I mean, we rode the elevator down to get here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. All right, let's keep looking. There's a lot of stuff in here. These are keys.
Key cards,
And the
moon
next-
keys.
Yeah.
The key cards.
Each one's got a picture of a moon on it. Then these have to be the cards the announcer was talking about.
Looks like they gave us two, just like with the sun cards. I'm a solo, so I'll hang on to one. Cool.
Sure, fine. Okay, next up, we've got a notebook. Oh, pretty nice looking notebook.
Yeah, this was not mentioned.
Yeah, anything interesting? I can't read any of this. Are these even letters? What the heck is this? Isn't it a journal? It's got dates and stuff. Maybe, but I can't read any of this.
What language is this?
Who knows? Maybe it's Brazilian? They speak Portuguese in Brazil. Anyway, what else have we got here? Looks like two more things.
Excelivir!
Is that medicine? What's it say on the label? Axelavir? Excelivir?
Axlever?
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 Wait, didn't Luna say something about, Excelivir? You're right! This is it! This is Excelivir! This is the cure for Rattle 6.
Whoa, hold on. Let me see that.
Later. We need to get out of here as quick as possible. Yeah, we need to get this stuff to Quark. First, we've got to get out of this room. Yeah, but that's easy. You've got it, right? Key. Key on out. Yeah, let's go. Okay, anything else to do in
Before
here?
we leave,
What the fuck is this deal? Strange machine. We don't know what it does, so it's probably best to leave it alone for now. That looks like possibly a replicator?
there was a machine in the security room that we also couldn't use, that we saw, but we're like, I don't know what that is.
Yep, that's true.
Here we
All right. Lock for the door. Right now it says lock. You guys ready? Yeah, let's do it.
Just get it over with.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Click!
Perfect. You found it.
We did it!
Yes, perfect.
Who fucking raw?
Hey, hold
Indeed.
on a minute. There's something... Nah, I guess there's a couple of things I want to double check. Well, one of them's not really significant, I guess.
Huh? You want to explain?
First off, this machine.
Yeah.
We didn't even end up using this thing, did we?
Yeah.
I was just wondering what it was.
Well, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to answer that. Look at the side here. There's a name or something. IG Replicator?
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
So it's like a copy machine.
Yeah. Probably copies IG, whatever that is.
We know what that is because we have the information. We got that in a
IG?
different route. Yep. We got a piece of paper that says IG equals immunoglobin.
Ah, that's right.
Yep. We do have this information. Siggy might not, but we have at least uncovered this in a different safe. I think that was in the Bee Garden safe. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, it's been a while. That was like first route.
Yep.
Yeah, holy shit. Any ideas?
Who knows? Ice cream by the gallon?
Of course. This machine must be here so we can make all the ice cream we want. Are you nuts? You're one idiotic girl, you know that? In other words, an IG.
Oh, good one.
Jeez.
Hey, this isn't the time for stupid jokes.
Her tactic is really, really clear.
Yeah.
Now. Like, it's so, like...
And it's
Like-
working on Siggy, clearly.
Oh, yeah, and Dio. Like, both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
There's a
great.
helpless child back there in the infirmary who needs our help.
He was right, of course. I hung my head in shame.
At any rate, as long as we don't know what IG means, we can't do anything with this machine, right?
That's right.
Makes sense. On to the second issue. Sigma, you found a journal and some sort of vial in the safe, right?
Yeah.
The vial. Could you show it to me again?
Why?
I didn't really get a good look at it before. You guys were in there so close I could barely see it. Was it really Accelavir?
Yeah, definitely.
As I spoke, I pulled the vial out of my pocket.
See, it's written right there on the label. Accelavir.
You really are an idiot.
Huh?
Although I guess in this case the G in IG stands for guy.
What? I don't...
The words were barely out of my mouth when he moved.
Of course he's gonna snatch that bullshit.
Before I could blink, the vial disappeared from my hand.
Hey, what gives?
What are you doing?
Dio slipped the vial quickly into his coat.
Oh, don't worry. I'll keep it safe. I'll even give it back to you later.
No, not later. Give it back now.
I don't think so. If you want it back, you're gonna have to listen to my request.
Request?
Yeah, that's what I said. If you want this back, in the next AB game, you have to choose ally.
Ally? Wait, is that why you took the medicine? To blackmail me?
That's horrible! You're using Quark's life as leverage!
Well, I've got some really good reasons to do so. I'll be happy to give it back if you just do what I say.
I didn't realize until they started to hurt that I'd curled my hands into fists. If Dio would only give me an opening.
I wouldn't try and take it back by force if I were you. You make any sudden moves and I'll smash it.
He patted his pocket gently.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Accelavir in here.
He's also got-
I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
He also totally has the scalpel right now, too. Yeah.
Yep,
He
yep.
has that. He's got a weapon, guys! God damn it. Did we learn anything from 999? Damn it.
That's not fair!
This game isn't about compassion. And it's not about being clever. It's about one thing. How well you can manipulate people to your advantage. How unfair you can be.
Yeah, we've
So,
always
what are you gonna
suspected
do?
you were a little shit, Dio.
Ready to promise me you'll pick ally?
I mean, he did say that he has some sort of reason. Wait, didn't he mention at some point that he, like, has a kid or a daughter or a sister
Yeah,
or
he said he has
something?
kids, and then Sigma immediately was like, that's bullshit. Kay,
yeah,
don't
that's
believe
right.
him, and Kay's like, I don't.
Yeah, that's right,
Don't
that's
you
right.
worry about me.
Yeah.
So it could be real, but nobody believes him,
No,
so...
no.
Yeah.
Fine. I promise.
Sigma!
Oh, that's really helpful, dude.
I knew you'd say it eventually. I'm glad you understand how this works, but don't think about trying anything funny. Break your promise and, well, you know what happens. See you chumps later. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
He might as well have just said smell you later.
Yep.
And, like, ran off.
Get out of here, Gary Oak.
Yeah, right?
With one last self-satisfied chuckle, Dio strutted out of the room.
Cool. Nice.
Are you really going to do what he says?
Yeah.
Sigma, you've only got one BP right now. If we choose ally and he chooses betray...
I know. I'll drop to -1, and that means I'll get penalized.
But that means...
Look, it's not like I want to, alright? If we don't do as he says, then he'll destroy the medicine. If he does that, then Cork will...
So you're going to die to save his life? That's... Why would you do that?
In all honesty, I was terrified. My choice was far from a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, we were gonna have to choose ally anyway, because we were at 1 BP.
No, the smart thing would be to betray.
Oh, right.
That way we don't have any risk of dying.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
In fact, the last time we had 1 BP and we allied, we probably should have thought it through more. We didn't,
yeah,
but like,
that's true. Well, we should get back to the upper floor. Everybody else is probably finished already. I bet they're waiting for us.
I didn't wait for Clover's response. This is a rough situation.
Yeah, gee thanks, Dio.
Yep. Way to make
Fucking
it really
hell.
difficult, Dio.
I mean, he's been acting shady in all the routes.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
He's just... he's being really shady. What is your deal, dude?
We really don't know.
We know nothing.
Yeah, we know nothing
we didn't
about
get
him.
any more information.
We know that nobody else trusts him either. He doesn't
True.
have any friends here. But still.
Yeah. Seemed to know something a bit about DNA, but I mean, he could have been recalling high school science for all we know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, that's not... Again, all he was smarter, or at least more informed than Sigma,
Yes.
which is an incredibly low bar.
It's true. Sigma hasn't done a lot to impress me yet.
Yep.
Still.
That is true.
I'm sorry, Sigma.
He's known one thing so far, and it was what Memento Mori means.
Yeah.
And that's it. So...
Cool. Okay.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Was that Dio?
45 minutes remain until
Jesus.
ambidex game polling closes.
Sorry, I went ahead and cracked it open a bit early.
Dio.
In one of his hands was a moon key. He twirled it around like a veteran gambler, grinned, and slipped it back in his pocket.
You don't mind, right? I figured you and Clover would get up here right away. Besides, I thought it'd be best to get this done soon before you lose your nerve.
What's your play here? Just to get out? Because that's what
I don't
it
remember how
seems
much,
like.
because I don't remember a ton about this route, I don't remember how much BP he has.
I could go back and look through my pictures.
Okay. You want to do that while we're clicking through?
I don't know, when...
I'm sure they'll go into it, but I still think it would be helpful.
Yeah, let me...
I don't know about you, but I'm really looking forward to the next round.
I glanced around the warehouse.
Oh, hello.
Alice and Kay were back. As was Phi. And of course, Clover.
Where's Tenmyoji and the rest of them?
They're in the infirmary.
We carried Quark to one of the beds. Tenmyoji and Luna are looking after him.
I see.
How's he doing?
Well, it's hard to say. He seems to be sleeping soundly, but beyond that, there's really no way to know.
No change then, huh?
Right. So what was your room, Sigma?
A laboratory.
Is that so?
Did it look like the kind of place where they'd be researching viruses and DNA and those kinds of things?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, it did.
Was there any of that Excelavir?
Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Excelavir in
Do
here.
we get the option to
I
pick?
hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
Can we pick?
My eyes flicked to Dio for a moment.
No, nothing.
Beside me, Clover bit her lip.
I see.
So, how'd it go with you? Find anything interesting?
Fi only shook her head. With a unison of movement that almost looked choreographed, Allison K. shrugged.
Where does that leave us? We've still got about 40 minutes left until voting ends.
What are you gonna do?
I'm a little curious about that lab you found. I thought I might go take a peek at it.
I'll show you the way then.
That would be wonderful.
I think I'll go have a look at the room Alice K and Tenmyoji found. Never know. Maybe you missed something. Perhaps there's some Excelavir hidden somewhere in there.
Ugh. What a bastard.
Then I shall take you there.
What about you two? Where are you going?
Well, I think I'll start by heading over to the infirmary to see how Quark's doing.
Then I will too.
Okay.
Glad that's settled.
She nodded to Clover, and they disappeared through the magenta door. Dio and Kay followed a few steps behind. Yeah.
Okay.
Frustrating.
Okay then. Guess we should be going too.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, hold on. I pulled up the picture. I think this is the right one. Can you tell me?
It should have been, where...
Sigma Phi...
No, this is Alice. We're in the Tenmyoji route.
Oh, okay, let's see.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep clicking.
Go ahead.
Show me that journal first.
I might have deleted that picture.
Stuff's going on. It's
Yeah,
okay.
that's fine.
They'll catch us up.
It's fine,
I'm
it's
way
fine.
more interested in the fact that...
Yeah.
Dio told me about it. He wouldn't tell me anything about the lab except that you found a journal with, his words, some sort of bullshit language. He said you had it, so I was hoping I could take a look.
Yeah. One sec.
I dug the journal out of my pocket and handed it to Phi. She began to flip through the pages, her eyes quickly scanning each one.
This is Latin.
Some bullshit language. Latin? You mean you can read it?
Yeah, with time and a dictionary.
So, in other words, no.
Pardon me for not being able to translate a dead language on the fly. This looks like some kind of research log. It's not going to be some sort of, I took the dog for a walk today. It was nice kind of stuff. I can understand a little of it. Mostly conjunctions and things like that. But most of these words I've never even seen before.
Phi started to leaf through the book again as she spoke. Then suddenly, she stopped.
Wait. I can read this one.
Oh?
Page 216. This isn't research notes. It looks like a personal entry.
What's it say?
Don't rush me. This is gonna take a minute.
Reading.
Interesting. All right, I think I got it. It looks like they're talking about Radical 6.
Oh. What? What are they talking about? Oh, why are they talking about that?
Not sure. Let me read it to you. Keep in mind I'm paraphrasing.
When the body is infected with Radical 6, the processing speed of the brain is reduced. We've heard that before, but
yes.
When we heard it before, Sigma's like, where the hell did that come from? Why did I think that?
Yeah, right.
So,
here it is.
when the body is infected with Radical 6, the processing speed of the brain is reduced. If we assume the brain currently operates on a one-to-one basis with regards to time, Radical 6 reduces this to 1 to the square root of 1 over 6, or approximately 1 to the 0.408. This means that for each second that passes outside, the patient feels that only 0.408 seconds have passed inside.
Woohoo!
Therefore, when 1 second has passed inside, approximately 2.45 seconds, or the square root of 6 seconds, has passed outside. In other words, when 10 seconds pass in the real world, a patient infected with Radical 6 would feel as if only 4 seconds has passed. This is why the virus has been termed Radical 6.
Oh, that makes sense.
Radical is another term for what is known as the root operation, the function inverse to the taking of a power. In a less mathematical sense, it can also be used to refer to something that is extreme or severe. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. The exact cause of this is unclear, and although there is, as of yet, no direct link between suicidal urges and the reduction in mental processing speed, many believe that they are not unrelated. Those infected with Radical 6 perceive the world to be moving at a fever pitch, as if it were a video cassette being fast-forwarded. For instance, although the patient believes that only 10 seconds have passed, in fact, 24.5 seconds have passed. Given this increased speed of input, maintaining the ability to observe and reason would become a Herculean task.
So we had this happen to us in the last route.
That is
which
true.
suggests that we were infected with Radical 6. Yeah. Holy shit.
One theory holds that the disparity in time perception causes the brain to be flooded with massive amounts of information. Unable to keep up, it begins to fail. Whatever the cause, the infected invariably attempt to take their own lives, which is arguably the most terrifying aspect of the virus. Research suggests that a targeted antiviral could kill or at least disable Radical 6, but we have yet been unable to develop one. It seems our best hope now is to harvest antibodies from somebody with a natural immunity to the virus. Thus far, however, we have been unable to locate a suitable subject, so I have continued my efforts to discover an alternative means of treatment.
Holy shit, this is so much information!
It is.
Oh my god.
Given my current rate of progress, I predict that I will have a workable treatment within a decade or two. It is my fervent hope that humanity will be able to survive that long. The bodies of the dead from suicide are piled up along the roads leading into and out of town. The entire area reeks of the stench of decay, and the sky is filled with the constant buzzing of flies. At times, the swarms are so thick that when one passes, it feels as if a cloud has gone over the sun.
Whoa.
Every day I see more crows, and rats are everywhere, feeding on the dead. Ironically, the only healthy-looking creatures are the stray cats, who have grown fat on the plentiful rodent diet. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters. I don't know how many were saved, but I fear only a handful. Their survival is the only hope that remains for the human race. Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one.
Holy shit. Whoa. That's a lot of information.
But damningly, it lines up with what Tenmyoji was saying.
Yeah, sure does. Oh my god. Now we know what the virus does to you, though. If you get infected, your brain slows down by the root of 1/6. That's, what, about 40%?
That isn't the important part. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide.
Yeah, you're right. That would explain why Quark was, well, trying to kill himself.
Hey, that might be the information we need to prove that Alice
I was thinking
killed
that
herself,
too.
yeah.
I was thinking that, yeah.
There are two other things in here that worry me. First, the part about how they haven't managed to develop a treatment for it yet. What do you make of that?
What am I supposed to make of it? Maybe they just hadn't found one when this journal was written. I mean, from what we know, there's a drug called Accelavir that cures it.
Exactly. But in the journal it says it might take 20 years to make something like that.
Hold on a second. I'm getting confused. When was this thing even written?
December 29th. No year.
Well, there's no way it was written this year.
Yeah, probably not. Anyway, moving on. The second concern I have is about the underground shelters it mentions. The newspaper article said something about quarantining people, too. After we read it, we all thought the same thing. What if this was one of those quarantine facilities? But this journal seems to suggest the opposite. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters.
You're trying to say that this place might be one of those underground shelters? Which would mean we're all supposed to be uninfected. We would have been thrown in here to keep us safe.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way to say for sure at this point, but it seems possible.
Yeah, this is still, leading to my theory that we're all in here to try and find a cure. Like, for all of this to play out in such a way that...
But if Excalibur exists, there is a cure.
Or I guess a way to replicate it. I mean, but then... Yeah, that's true. That is true. What? Okay, yeah,
Radical
what...
6 is cured, hypothetically.
Yeah, why are we here? Okay. Or unless it's another... It is a method... This is another, like, similar to 999, where we're trying to prevent the start of Radical 6 or something in some way. Like, in some weird, like, pre-branch. I don't know. But Quark's been infected, right?
Then maybe the virus got in somehow.
That would be bad.
Just think about it for a minute. If this is one of those shelters, a lot of things start to make sense. Maybe we've been here for a long time. Like, maybe they put us to sleep somehow. Made us sleep for years, maybe even decades. While we were sleeping, the pandemic that the newspaper article talked about happened. And whoever had this journal made this entry.
And then, once the antiviral treatment was finished, they woke us up?
Right. It's all just speculation, but...
No, that doesn't make sense. I mean, it seems like a pretty plausible scenario, but... We were all captured before the pandemic started, right?
Yeah.
And how would they have... How would they have put us to sleep for that long? How would they have known to do that? But most importantly, why the hell are we playing the nonary game if this place is supposed to save us? Throwing a bunch of people into a game that might kill them is a pretty weird way to protect them from a pandemic.
Yeah, you're right.
See? Yeah.
We don't have enough information to make any real conclusions. I think we should see if we can find anything else.
Still, helpful.
Yeah, that is still really helpful, for sure. It's another piece.
Fi had barely finished speaking before she took off towards the magenta door.
Okay. Hey, weren't you coming to the infirmary with me?
Changed my mind. You can tell me about Quark later.
Oh, okay.
And with that...
Where's the magenta door lead? To the...
I think they're just going to the elevator.
Oh, okay.
She was gone.
Man.
I think it's the crew quarter. I think it's the shortest route to the elevator because every time people leave to go to the elevator, they go through the magenta door. Yeah.
Okay.
I let out a long, tired sigh and started off towards the infirmary.
Okay.
Here we
Same.
are.
How's he doing?
He seems to be stable, as far as I can tell.
Still sleeping.
I see. Mind if I have a look?
Please, go ahead.
I made my way around the partition to the side of Quark's bed. The journal and the thing Fi and I had talked about would definitely need to be addressed, but for the moment, the AB game was what I needed to concentrate on. Lives were at stake. Mine and Quark's. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. If the journal was telling the truth, then as soon as the anesthetic wore off, Quark would go insane again. What if we weren't able to restrain him a second time? What if he managed to kill himself before we got to him? Or perhaps he'd just get out of the infirmary and go hide somewhere. On the other hand, it wasn't like we could keep anesthetizing him forever.
So in the last route, he probably escaped and then went and hid and killed himself somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
There's only one way to save Quark, and that was with Excalibur. I will briefly mention that an AB gate did open right at the end.
that's true, that's true.
So we don't know if Quark is still alive, but somebody opened an AB gate right before that cut off.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm just saying there are some loose threads in that.
Yeah, that's true.
Unfortunately, Dio had stolen it. If we wanted to get it back, Clover and I would have to vote ally. But if I did, there was an excellent chance I would wind up dead. The question was then, what to do? Sacrifice myself to save Quark? Or keep quiet about the danger he was in to save myself? It was so faint, I almost didn't hear it.
Grandpa. Grandpa.
He shifted a little, then fell silent again. It was enough, though. What on earth had I been thinking? How could I have even considered letting a child die in my place? Suddenly my cheeks felt hot with embarrassment and disgust. That I had considered letting Quark die, even for a minute, was pathetic. There was only one choice. There had only ever been one choice. No way was I going to leave Quark to die. My hands tightened into fists and I looked down at him. Any uncertainty I'd felt before was gone. I knew what I had to do.
10 minutes remain
Okay, Sigma.
until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Looks like it's almost time. You two should head back.
What about you?
Not going. I'm worried about Quark.
But you're a solo. If you don't vote...
I'll automatically ally. I know. I heard the voice on the intercom just like you.
What are you going to do if Kay and Alice vote betray?
Nothing, I suppose. Just means I lost that round. I'd just be voting ally anyway. You know who my opponents are, right? Alice only has one BP left. If I pick betray and they chose ally, I'd kill her. I'm not so desperate to escape that I'm gonna kill someone for
It's
it.
true, but if Kay betrays, then he leaves. I'm just
That's
bringing
true.
that up.
Yep.
And even if I was, I can't leave Quark behind. You see? Doesn't matter if I go into the AB room or not. My vote's the same either way.
Tenmyoji's mind was made up. Trying to persuade him to leave would have been pointless.
All right. Take care of Quark.
Of course. You worry about yourself.
Let's go.
Okay.
Luna and I headed out of the infirmary, leaving Tenmyoji and Quark behind. Alright, Clover. Let's talk.
Yep.
When we got to the warehouse, we found everyone else waiting for us. That's so comforting. It's so comforting when people don't disappear when they're left to their own devices.
Yeah, it always makes me so nervous whenever we just go off on our own and split up.
Right?
Yeah.
But no, everyone came back. I'm sure they got up to some shenanigans, but they all came back, and
Yeah,
that's all
right.
that matters.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys were doing, but... Okay. Hello? 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 Everybody. What?
Well,
yeah.
not quite everyone.
Where the fuck is Dio?
One other person was missing.
Hey, where's Dio?
Take a look at the doors.
Yeah,
Fucker.
that's fine.
Alright, they're all closed. When we came in here before, the one on the far right was open.
And that would mean...
That he went in, I guess.
Exactly.
That bastard. He'd probably been worried I might try to take the Accelavir from him by force, so he'd hidden himself in the AB room. What a coward. I'd made up my mind to choose ally no matter what, but part of me had still considered trying to jump Dio if he dropped his guard. Now he'd made sure I wouldn't get the chance to try.
Where's Tenmyoji?
Oh,
Luna explained Tenmyoji's choice.
I see. Well, I guess that means I don't have to worry about him picking betray.
right. What will you guys be choosing then?
Ally, of course.
Because my BP is 6, I assume.
Yeah.
Yes. As long as Tenmyoji votes ally, I can't choose betray. If I do, Kay's BP will go up to 9.
But what if he forces you?
You needn't worry.
Oh, hey Kay!
Why'd you gotta say it like that, Kay? Okay.
I would never do something so crass.
Really?
Of course.
Then you don't need to go in there.
Excuse me?
Alice can vote by herself. Then we don't have anything to worry about, right?
Well, I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't agree to that.
Why not?
I just can't. Shall we go, Alice?
Hey, hold on a minute there.
Kay continued briskly towards the AB room, as if he simply hadn't heard Phi. Alice scrambled to follow him, perhaps concerned that he would lock her out.
Still interesting to me.
What's going on, Kay?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Only seconds later, they disappeared into the third room from the left.
I hope Alice is going to be okay.
Well, there's nothing we can do now. If Kay told the truth, she'll be fine.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Time's almost up. Come on, Luna.
Right.
They headed off at a trot towards the second room from the right, and were soon out of sight inside it.
All right, Clover, time for us to go.
Oh, okay. Right behind you.
Are you?
I sighed to myself and headed towards the leftmost AB room. Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
This makes me nervous.
This is one of those. The game loves doing this, where it's like, Sigma is 100% confident that this is the right choice, but you still get to choose.
Oh, we could still fuck over Sigma. And,
well, I mean, we're fucking over Sigma either way. We're either ensuring he lives, but defying his wishes.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Or, like, respecting his choice, but maybe killing him.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what are we gonna do, Clover? I know.
Do you want to decide next time?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's decide next time.
This one's a rough one. This
one
one's got
is.
some real weight on either side.
It really does.
Because we have the ability to cure Quark, although we might not want to if we can figure out, because other people might have Radical 6.
Right. But like, we can choose ally here, and then Deal just be like, betray, and then
we just die.
And then we die, and then who the fuck knows when he does the Accelavir? He might not even want to cure Quark. Like, he might want to take that and, like, fucking run.
Dio?
Dio.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't trust him to cure Quark at all. Are you kidding?
Like,
No.
no.
I mean, maybe, but probably not.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, has he and Quark already had their weird little kerfluffle? No, that was in a different route.
Always. No, they always
They always
have
have
a little
they always
kerfuffle.
have at the beginning. Yeah. So
Regardless, we have a pretty big choice to make next time.
yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see you next time, folks.
Yep. See you then.
Thank you.